review.
All right, let's do it.
And first impression.
Cool.
Y'all get excited. Okay, so I'm lined up with the cam. Got you in place. We all look good. Look really good. Nice hair, man. Hi guys, I'm Patrick.
I'm Adam.
This is Clock.
Stock.
And Barrel. Today we have a very sexy watch from a very sexy company.
Very affordable watch.
From a very affordable company.
From a very massive, huge company.
Guys, if you didn't read the title and you just clicked the video, awesome for you. But today we're reviewing the Swatch System 51. Did they spell system wrong?
I think they did.
That's it.
Fucking damn Swiss people.
You're gonna use my tongue. You're gonna use my language. You better spell right.
So this is a really.
By the way, can we shout out? This was gifted. This was gifted to us, not like the Dark Side of the Moon.
Right? Yeah. By Terry in the IWA Facebook group.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for sending this to us.
And your just general overall support. We really appreciate it, guys. Yeah. This is very, very cool.
Hope you're loving the doxa. Okay, guys. So this is. Man, God, where do we even begin with this thing, man?
Yeah, let's go over some specs, and of course, I'm going to give my first impression because this has been in Adam's possession for some time now. It's a really interesting watch. The one thing I love, there's so many. Maybe we'll visit a Swatch for one of our NYM videos.
We could do that. Yeah.
There are so many Swatch stores throughout New York City. So many. The one thing I don't like about the company is the proprietary wristband bracelet setup. So I'll just show you that right down here. It requires a special bracelet. It's not universal. I get it though. The watch is affordable. The bracelets are affordable. Their whole idea is to make money off of that market. There's a certain level of customization with the Swatch market, which is really cool actually when you come to think of it. And if you like the brand, you're gonna like that about them. But Swatch is a big group. They own a lot of different groups.
So many. I mean, Omega's one of them.
Yeah, Omega's clearly one of our favorite brands. I think I don't know if this is post or pre Swatch ownership, but I love my Omega Dynamic. I absolutely love it. I've been wearing it so much. Swatch though, guys, really cool movement they made here. Again, Adam's going to go over some of the specifics like the dimensions and stuff, but let me do a close-up for you guys before we begin.
Alright guys, so this debuted in Basel 2013. As you guys know, maybe if you don't know, there are a bajillion different color options for the Swatch System 51. Some of the basic stats on this: it's a 42 millimeter case diameter. The case thickness is 13.6 millimeters. As you guys can see, there's a rubber strap there with a 23 millimeter bandwidth, which is pretty interesting. The watch is super light. It weighs in at 1.6 ounces and has a 30 meter water resistance.
Hey,
so a pretty basic watch, right? It has the date function there. You can manually wind it. So I think the coolest thing, if you flip it over and see the case back,
it's automatic, but what is this?
What is this? So this is the System 51 movement, and the reason it's called the System 51 is the movement is made out of 51 components, and it's all actually centered around that big screw that you see right in the middle there. All the components are attached to that, and as Patrick mentioned, it kind of looks like a bullet casing kind of on the end of it.
Where the 19 jewels, Swiss 19 jewels, is located. Yeah, it looks like a bullet shell.
And you can see the rotor's kind of cool. It's right on the outside. One of the craziest things about this movement that I didn't know until I saw this watch ticking away 3 days after wearing it is that it has a 90-hour power reserve, which is pretty insane when you think about it compared to some of the other Swiss watches out there that have anywhere from like a 40 to 70-hour power reserve.
That's
average.
Absurd, guys.
So how much is this watch?
New.
So new, you can get it for $150 at a Swatch store.
That's really not bad.
Yeah.
That's really not bad at all. 90-hour power reserve, guys. Adam told me that. I had no idea what to think of it.
Right.
That's a really good
90
deal
hours.
on a watch that's extremely light and extremely legible. And again, there's so many designs.
Yeah, color variations and designs.
Is it? And what's interesting is it's manually wound as well, guys. There is the rotor, but it's manually wound, and it's like a reverse. You need to turn it counterclockwise to wind it.
Right.
I don't know why. It's a Swiss thing. I don't know. But every other Swiss watch, I don't understand. System 51, what is going on?
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing. You have this weird Zakk Wylde made machine in the back. It's a very slick-looking watch.
Comes in a cool little fun box, too, that I didn't bring, but...
we'll pull up an image for you guys to see, and I'm sure if you visited a Swatch store, you'll know what the cases look like.
Yeah.
But
So, I mean, the biggest question here is who is this watch for, and what does it mean for Swiss watchmaking, and what place does this have in your collection, right?
So this is like a good... What's odd is it's... With that kind of power reserve, it's almost like a grab and go.
Yeah.
I usually buy a quartz piece to be my grab and go piece. When you have an automatic hand winding movement like this that has such a good power reserve, this could easily be a grab and go.
Yeah.
I mean, I would wear this super casually. I mean, I honestly feel like Swatch is for the casual watch wearer, and I'm gonna liken it to a company that's not as respectable but extremely popular, David Wellington.
Oh yeah, DW.
I honestly feel like DW is for the kid who wants to have something that looks sophisticated, and then Swatch is for just that other kid who sat in the corner of his high school and never talked to anyone. I feel like Swatch is... It's a very, like, it's the outsider watch. It's like the anti-DW. It's the anti... I hate to put it this way. It's the anti-class. Because this watch lacks the sophistication of a stainless steel case and, like, all the accoutrements of your typical dressy fashion watch.
It's a fun watch, though, you know? And the thing is this is like a gateway for a kid or a teenager to potentially get into some serious complications, you know, or like mechanical movements, or kind of kickstart their love for maybe getting into a Seiko diver next or something. Because the fact that you can give a kid...
better than a Seiko diver, depending on how accurate that is.
Yeah, I don't know the accuracy measures, but if you give a kid this, I've heard some stories too where kids will get gifted with this, and all they do is they share
with happiness.
They share, they explode, literally explode.
90-hour power reserve.
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna get a golf club again.
They literally show their friends. They're like, "Look at the case back," because it's cool. They always have these crazy designs. You can see this one in particular has that black and white. There are other ones that have crazy, you know, art on the back with different colors like blue and pink and purple and all kind of crazy stuff. But
I even like it. I mean,
that's such a cool display for someone who doesn't really know much about mechanical movements to see and be like, wow, so this is what actually powers my watch. You know, so this is like the perfect gift for someone, for either a kid, because they come in cool colors and stuff, or like a teenager, or someone who, you know, want to get into mechanical watches.
Let me say it's for those. Let me amend my statement earlier. It's for those that are young at heart. It is very, very fun. You know, it's a very, very fun watch. Yeah. I love how light it is, and the rubber strap, by the way, is actually very nice.
It's really, really soft and supple. You
know, and when a watch is this lightweight and contoured as well as this, you know, it's inevitably going to be comfortable. Swatch is doing something right, and it's obvious why they're crushing it in like the affordable watch market, the affordable Swiss watch market. Yeah. It's because they make good watches. The System 51 is the dawn of a new era of automatics for them, and I imagine it's going to be a movement that's utilized in a lot of their future watches, and so it's built upon. But you're absolutely right. I could definitely see myself gifting this to a nephew or a niece. It's a very affordable purchase if I want to start coaxing them into the watch world. I'm not obsessive over the brand. I don't know too much about Swatch, but when you're holding a piece like this, it's miraculous. Like, why don't I know about this? Why didn't I know about this? I'm hoping you guys are learning a little bit about Swatch today with the System 51. It's a relatively new marvel just ingenuity. That's just really fun. I mean, you said it. It sort of reminds me of when I was a kid. It's just so fun. This particular watch, it reminds me of when I was a kid at Burger King when the first Jurassic Park films came out. They had a string of limited edition watches, and it reminds me of like just having one of those.
One of those.
Yeah, the Velociraptor watch. It's just so fun. Is what I'm trying to get at.
That's funny.
Yeah. So I can see this. Yes, for a kid, but I don't want to limit it to that.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I remember seeing a Talking Watches video. Houdinki, there was some chef who had a bunch of beautiful pieces, and then he had an all-white, I think, Swatch System 51 or some kind of System 51.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about.
You know what I mean? Just because it's a cool, fun piece to have, you know, and it's not that expensive, so you can pick it up. It's relatively affordable.
And wear it carefree.
And wear it carefree, exactly. Extremely
legible. I mean, it has everything you need. A
super light. If you want to go and maybe grab and go for the beach or something like that too, you know. Have some bright colors along with your bright bathing suit.
What was the water resistant? You probably couldn't go swimming.
I think it's 50 meters technically, or 30 meters. Yeah, you can't go swimming with it, but
make the aquatic version.
Yeah.
System 51 aquatic. I'll totally be down. Totally be down to own one.
System 51 Marina.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a cool piece. I think you know, if you like having some fun with some colors, if you like being a little loud, then having that.
And this is a pretty subdued one, aside from the Camo Dial.
Yeah.
Which is pretty gnarly.
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. And the red dot accents, I don't know if that's like a constellation.
That's a signature Swatch thing. They all have six red dots. I don't know the exact significance of that.
Let us know in the comments down below if you know what that's about. I'm sure there's a Swatch collector watching.
Yeah.
We would love to hear your thoughts. This is relatively new territory for me. I mean, the group's been around for a long time. I've known of them. I've walked into a Swatch store once.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have had the chance to experience this unless I had it in person. So thank you again, Terry. This is such a cool watch.
Yeah. Oh, one thing we forgot to mention. This is a pretty big deal. This is completely machined, so it's not hand assembled, and it's permanently sealed. So you can never service this movement. Dead serious. So in like 20 years, if it just craps out, then you're SOL and you're gonna have to buy a new Swatch System 51 in the year 2040.
Oh, we'll see the longevity of this one then.
So it'll be interesting to see how it stands the test of time. But yeah, it's all completely assembled and then permanently sealed in there. So
that's crazy.
Yeah. And I think the timekeeping is something like plus or minus 5 to 10 seconds. I think is their guarantee.
Oh, that's not bad.
So it's not too bad, yeah.
Why do they seal it like hermetically?
I don't know. Just the way the construction. Maybe they're trying to get you to buy more.
That shows some confidence. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty messed up.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Well, you know what? Sold. I'll take 8 of them. Yeah, Rolex Submariner versus
Swatch System 51.
Yeah, you let us know which one you'd buy, guys. Anyway, guys, if you like this video, hit that like button. If you disliked it, that's okay, too. Let us know in the comments down below if there's anything about the System 51 you know that we don't know. I'd love to find out. Or just the Swatch group in general. It's a relatively new brand for me. I haven't really researched them, so I'd love to learn more if you have a favorite Swatch. The only thing I know about Swatch is that they've had some really good collaborative works. And there's some really cool limited editions.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. Some that are actually worth a good, pretty penny.
Yeah, highly collectible pieces, and I get why. They're very fun. I don't know if I'd personally own one. I'd have to look through their catalog. I kind of like some of their metal chronographs. I've seen some. I actually was admiring someone's the other day at a work event.
They introduced the steel version, I think, of the System 51.
Really?
Yeah, they have.
I'll have to take a gander, man. If you want to see more content like this, feel free to hit that subscribe button. We'd love for you to join us twice a week to see our content, because you know what? We're a family. So guys, thank you again for joining us. You're such an awesome group. I'm so glad to have you here on CS&B. Take care.
Bye.